Hey beautiful people, thank you for clicking on this video. We will briefly discuss some of the things that may be stopping you and your twin flame from connecting, reuniting, or coming into union, whichever phrase you prefer. Please keep in mind on the twin flame journey, the roles reverse frequently. This energy is definitely interchangeable because we are mirrors and we can be on the receiving and giving end of the spectrum. So these could be traits or behaviors that you or your person could have shown throughout the twin flame relationship, even during separation. So let's dive right in. One of the main things that keep twin flames from reuniting, connecting, and coming into union is fear. Because we run from things that we don't understand, we don't know, and we are not willing and ready to face at that particular time. So I'm going to give you guys a list of things that could actually stop you from reconnecting with your twin. Number one, fear of not being ready or not wanting to commit. Number two, heartbreak, soul break, pain, and loss of freedom. Number three, fear of deep depression if things don't go as planned. Number four, messing up the relationship to the point of no return. Number five, fear of feeling unequipped and or inadequate for your partner because he or she holds you at a high standard, so they are uncertain if they can meet your needs. Number six, rejection. Number seven, fear of running out of time, meaning they waited so long to heal, to make things right, and to face their fears that you may not be interested in pursuing or repairing the relationship with them. And number eight, not being accepted by you because they have changed. And a lot of these things are self-inflicted fears. So please keep that in mind as well. So next we have ego. Sometimes we get into this state of mind where we feel like our twin is being difficult and they are replaceable. For example, trying to replace your twin flame and find quote unquote better even when there aren't any red flags. Do you know the saying, the grass is greener on the other side? Sometimes people just have to see for themselves. Another example of demonstrating ego in the twin flame dynamic is refusing to accept the connection. You or your twin could be in denial, feeling like the connection is too good to be true, that they don't deserve this kind of love, or that they don't deserve unconditional love. Now we have pride. Sometimes too much of anything can be bad, even if it's good, because the lack of balance will knock things out of alignment. Lack of realization involves not realizing the power, importance, meaning, and intensity of the connection. Sometimes it's not time for you or your person to understand the full meaning of the journey you are on. Some things have to be spoon-fed to us, like baby food, because if God showed us all at once, we wouldn't be able to handle it. Perfectionism involves feeling like your life has to be absolutely perfect before you invite them back into your life. This is because your twin knows what you deserve and they don't want to give you less than. They feel like they have to have all of their ducks in a row before they can even approach you. This can be good because your twin is aware that they must elevate to be in your presence. So keep doing your inner work. Sometimes on the twin flame journey, you will find people who are unadaptable. These are people who are refusing to change or heal. They're not ready to confront those different traumas that they have that could be setting them back in life, and just simply not wanting to change. So these people do exist, and we have to just know that when a person is unadaptable, the only thing that you can do is your inner work. When we touch on the topic of low vibrational frequencies, this is when they vibrate low and attract someone who's attracted to their low vibration. The person that they attracted could hold them to the standard, or lack thereof for better wording, where they met them, and the twin doesn't have to step up to the plate because that person doesn't know that side of them. Whereas you, on the other hand, you make your twin feel uncomfortable vibrating at low frequencies, and your energy demands that they level up to become the best version of themselves. Your twin is a person that thinks highly of you. They may not feel worthy of you. So they may have these insecurities because they may not even know or have forgotten their own value. They may feel insecure about themselves and you. Being unbalanced and unaligned affects a person internally and externally. And these interferences will show up in your everyday life. Simple, point blank. Overthinking is exactly what it sounds like: living in a mental prison, always in your head, overthinking, too much self reflection, which can actually be bad because, in a sense, you're negatively criticizing yourself. With personal space, in a relationship, you need space to grow. Have y'all ever heard the saying, a watch pot is slow to cook, or a watch pot never boils? If y'all need a reminder, please know that the separation phase in a twin flame journey is necessary because it helps you grow individually and collectively. With vulnerability, we have to remember that we are connected to our twins on all levels. This includes in an emotional level as well. And not only are you connected to your twin in this manner, they're connected to you as well. So it could be times where you or your twin may feel too vulnerable. You're actually exposing yourself to another person, and some people don't feel comfortable doing that because they feel like they're giving away their weaknesses. Like, these are things that can and will be used against me at a later date. So they may feel too vulnerable, and when a person feels too vulnerable, they don't feel safe. And then also you have feeling embarrassed or guilty. Some twins, they feel embarrassed. They feel guilty about certain things that they have done, or they may even be at a point where they feel like they could have done something better, or said something that they should have said or made right, or vice versa. So let's talk about distractions and addictions. This includes third parties, which doesn't always have to be a person, but third parties could include alcohol, drugs, sex, attention seeking, anything that could possibly cause a distraction and an addiction within your twin flame relationship. Of course, distractions and addictions can be a karmic lover, or any distraction that keeps you, like I said, from reuniting with your twin in a positive manner. Here we are at protection. Believe it or not, your twin can even protect you during separation. It's like they took you away while they put their whole suit of armor on to fight the battle within and without. They could see things coming that you may not even see yet. And then also being guarded to protect themselves from you. So it could be where your person is not really ready to face the person who you have become, or the person that they know you are. And lastly, we have maintaining distance. You or your twin may think if you stay away, the connection will just go away. But guess what? It won't, because you all are connected on all levels: spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Of course, that's when the two of you are together, and energetically. So even when you're not around, you're still around, and so are they. And next, we have they think you will always be there no matter what. You will, in a sense, but not the way they think if they don't do their healing work.